Well, it may only be a few days old, but already the Pokemon craze is sweeping the nation. Millions of people across the country running around and playing this game, Pokemon Go. So what does this latest app sensation say about the market? The host of Varney and Company, Stuart Varney, is here with his take. Good morning, Stuart.
Good morning, Sandra.
So what does it mean?
Have you been outside today? I mean, in daylight? I know you get here about 3 o'clock in the morning. Have you been outside in daylight?
No, I have not.
I challenge you to go and do that because all across Manhattan, New York City, there are youngsters, predominantly youngsters, there's some older people too, walking around with their smartphones like this.
Yeah.
Glued to the smartphone. They are playing Pokemon Go. Now, look, I don't play. I've never done it. But there are thousands of people doing it. You know, Sandra, this is a genuine phenomenon. We deal all the time in the great movement of politics and money, but this morning, this is a genuine phenomenon, and I've never seen anything like it.
Perhaps we can look at the positive, Stuart, and the complaint has been this video game generation that sits on their couch and doesn't leave their house. It's getting people up and off the couch and outside. Oh,
I see a lot of positive things about this. Number one, you're right. People are actually doing this physically. They're not sitting on the couch glued to the smartphone. They're out and about walking around. And secondly, did you know that in the stock of the company that puts this out, Nintendo, they went up by 1/3 yesterday. Now, it's a giant company. For a stock to go up by 1/3, you know something big is happening. And this is it. I'm astonished by it, frankly, Sandra. Flat out astonished.
This is an ADR that trades on the New York Stock Exchange, right, Mike Murphy?
It is. An ADR. Hey, Stuart, it's Mike Murphy. I was saying earlier, you know, it increased $9 billion in market cap. $9 billion. So I think it's important for people to realize if they're going to go out and download the game and play it, that's one thing, but not to think that they can go out and invest their retirement savings in Nintendo because of this.
Oh, you're absolutely right, Mike. And the only reason I mention this is because I can't remember anything quite like it before, in the sense that you literally have thousands of people walking around in the streets of America actually playing this thing. It's a phenomenon that you can actually see. That's why I bring it to attention. I mean, the backdrop, well, actually, it's not the backdrop, but in the foreground this morning is the likelihood of a new all-time record high for the Dow Industrials and stocks all across the board. I mean, you have to ask, what on earth is going on here? Riots in the streets, negative interest rates the world over, a global slowdown, terrorism, and what have we got? Stock prices in America at an all-time record high. You know, isn't this incredible?
Tune in to